What's going on, everybody? How's it going? A little bit of a late video today. My apologies. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to get in here. I'm gonna kind of prep these packages. I'm gonna do an unboxing today. Super cool. First one. I've never done one on here before. Well, yeah, kind of have. Get this stuff kind of open, ready to go. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Wednesday is awesome. Midweek. Week's almost over. Well, except for this week because of everything going on down here. So it's kind of the beginning of the week, I guess. But super exciting day today. It's like Christmas. Really cool stuff. How's everybody? Joe, what is going on, man? I am pumped today, man. It's like Christmas. I literally got home and I got this and this right here. I can't. I've been waiting for this for 3 weeks now, I think. It was supposed to come, the hurricane kind of screwed that whole thing up, so it got pushed back, but I'm pumped because I can get rid of this camera's all right, but this thing is going to be blowing minds. It does 4K. It's awesome. It's comparable to the GoPro, which was literally double the price of this thing. And hopefully this thing works out great, because if it is, I'm going to be getting probably 2 more. And I'm going to be figuring out some freaky stuff with getting multiple cameras going. I am definitely going to be getting something pretty neat. Obviously, you guys see me doing I'm using the green screen. This one's it's pretty big, but it's small. But I'm going to get a big roll of green screen. And the whole wall back here, I'm going to get like that 3M, those 3M tape things, like the hooks. I'm going to put them on the corners and in the middle. And I'm going to use that whole back wall as a green screen. I'll be able to take it down and everything. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm freaking pumped. I'm pumped. Today's a great day, man. So first things first, nothing really too exciting. I mean, it is, but so this is my little SD card, 256. And these are the best thing to use for these particular types of action cameras, because of the 130 megabytes per second. You need that fast speed for doing your upper end streaming, which we're gonna be trying that out too. I'm gonna try on here the 1080p streaming. Unfortunately, until this channel gets bigger, I can't do 4K and all that crazy stuff, which this does, but I have to use the actual YouTube platform to get the 4K. Kaylin Strain, what's going on? Awesome. I definitely appreciate it very much. I still got to do the thank you recording, which I'm going to do here soon, since now I have a camera. So I haven't forgot. I'm just trying to get to it. Actually went to work today. I am Betty J. Gathers. What is going on? How is it going? It's so awesome to see some new names in here. It really is. It's super cool. We're growing. We're getting bigger. Joe's in the house hanging out with us. Oh yeah, that's great, man. Getting back on the feet. So now I gotta break into this box. As you guys know, whenever you buy some kind of electronic, it is literally bulletproof getting into it. All right. So how's everybody? Joe, you still at work? Are you trucking along? Maybe do some are you doing Uber today? This is a very well packaged. Yeah, exactly. You need a child to get into this box. Look at this. So the top was glued. I had to break it apart. It's pretty cool, But look at that. Look how they package that. That's pretty incredible. Put it on a mount, everything, which is good. I was worried about not getting a mount, so I got to see. Just putting info into the computer. Cool. Oh, going to the dentist, man. I can't. I can't do no dentist. All right. So step 1, take out the silicone rubber protector, which would be just wow, man. This is you guys see this? Look at this. So it's got directions right here to get this camera off of this. Step 1 to take this thing off of that. Step 2, give the mount buckle a hard pull. I don't know exactly what that means. This is weird. Yeah, theft deterrent. You're not kidding on that. There we go. Yeah, cool. So the camera's off. Look at this thing. This thing is so tiny. And then step 3, pull backwards to disable the camera. All right, so there's the camera. All right, so before we get into the box of goodies, let's see, to open this thing. I don't know. This is the waterproof camera, a portion of it. Heidi S., what is going on? We're actually trying to figure out this craziness here. I don't know. I didn't know I was going to need tools. This appears to be the waterproof camera, or the waterproof enclosure. Check how small that is. This thing is tiny. So here's my phone. Carpenter Self-Reliance, what's going on? So here's my phone. Look how small that thing is. Tiny. So let's see here. This pops up over. And I guess this comes down. Check that out. And then out it goes. Wow, this camera is really tiny. So look how small this camera is now. Really cool. Super tiny. But I mean, that's what these things are, really tiny. So it looks like it's got a speaker microphone combo right here. You guys can kind of see that. We got we have an HDMI. It looks like it says HDMI. If I can figure out how to open this thing. A few years ago, I bought a GoPro knockoff off another person. I've not tested it yet. Need to get the memory card for it. Yeah, these are pretty. Kaylin, email me or show me a picture of whatever action camera it is, and let me so I can see it, because this one for this camera right here, the best performance. Because I mean, these cards, this is the best performing card for this camera. And they're not crazy expensive. So that camera is as hot as stuff you... Oh, yeah. This is pretty up there. I'm trying to figure out how to... I don't know how to get this port out, which is weird. I'm kind of confused here. All right, so we might have to. I don't see. Oh, okay. So it's you press it and slides out. So it looks like we have a little. Wow, they got these new mini HDMI ports. Let me see if I can show this. Let me get my camera light and I'll show you this. It's kind of have to do dual hands here. All right, so I don't know if you can see that, but the one on this side is the standard, like old Samsung Android charger, and that other one on the right side is a standard. These new USB HDMIs are really tiny cables. It's kind of hard to show that off, but you guys can kind of see it's pretty neat. Hopefully this box has that, because I don't actually have that cable, so that would prove a problem. And let's see what kind of battery. So the battery's not in there, but standard battery port. Nothing too fancy in there. All right, so the camera's pretty much check this out. That's pretty cool. It came with the waterproof case. Pretty built very well too. Seals on, it locks in. Pretty good. But I mean, I'm gonna probably keep it in this case, so I don't want to break the thing. But I'm not gonna be doing anything underwater. One thing I do have to find out is where to put this memory card, actually. Yeah, they got the memory. So under here, that's probably. So right under here is a memory port slot. It's really tiny, so we'll have to put that in there real quick. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now, because I'll put the battery and everything, and I'll try recording something, and it won't record for me. So we'll go ahead and check this out. And then, hey, my next unboxing, hopefully it'll be a lot better quality with this camera. It's amazing how small these cameras are. It really is. Blows my mind. So I got to figure out how this actually goes in. I'm guessing, because I can't see the... Guess it goes in like that. We're going to do a little trial and error here. I think that... Maybe the other way. Oh, no, I can't get the card out. That's not good. There we go. Got it out. So apparently it goes only one way. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff now. And I guess it's just... There we go. So the card's installed. That's pretty different. So now I got the card. You guys can see it right there, installed underneath. I'll hold on to this thing. I don't necessarily need it. Now we're going to go over the contents of the box. Seeing some pretty cool stuff. 24-month warranty. It's pretty cool. I mean, for, this thing was $140. Little manual. We'll go over that. And a bunch of neat stuff. This is going to be really cool. So when I'm doing my live streams or my pre-records, it's going to be pretty cool. This is a stop and start button. So I can put it on my wrist. And I can just stop and start the film. Pretty cool. Another mount for... I got a couple mounts in here. I think I have a total of 4, I believe. Which is pretty cool, because I got tons of tripods. Stuff actually kind of be a little bit messy. Dump this stuff out. Comes with 2 batteries, which is really cool. 2 batteries. And the battery charger. We're gonna try booting this camera up. So we'll check the camera out. I want to see if it has any kind of charge on it on any of these. They put everything in itty bitty bags. What's going on, Mike? Man, this camera is really tiny. like super tiny. Check it out. Look how small that is in my hand. But there's a lot of power in the camera. All right, so let's see here. So it looks like it went in really nice. It's very stable. This is a very soft. It's a lot of weight too. I'm gonna peel off the film. I'll tell you what. Since I just got this today, I'm gonna. Hopefully, this thing has a charge. I'm gonna do. I think these are dead. Yeah, these are. Nope. They got some. Check that out. It's pretty cool. Of course, it's too bright. Well, it says. I mean, English. Let's see. Today's date. What is today? Today's the 10/5. This is very nice. Super pumped. This thing is very impressive. 10/5. Time is. Let's see. What is this? A military time? Yes, it is a military time. So it is. What is? Trying to think. What's 5 o'clock military time? It is 13's 1, 14, 15, 16, 1700 hours. I'm going to see if I can change it. And 12. I'm going to go 13. We're going to wait a minute here. Arsenic's in the chat hanging out with us, man. That's awesome. We're going to wait till it's 5:13. I'm going to hit go on this. I'm going to change it, see if I can change it to standard time. Even though I do use military time, believe it or not, all my stuff is military time, except for this one. This thing is really cool. Really neat. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is the mount. The mount's kind of off to the side here. It's kind of weird. But hopefully I'll be able to kind of put it center when I mount it to stuff, like tripods. Pretty neat though. Definitely very impressive camera. It's super crazy. I still can't get over the size of these things. They can push this much power, CPU power for like the video and everything, and it's just the smallest card. All right, format card. We're formatting the card. It's complete. Setup is done. That's it. Pretty simple. Wow. I can look. This is really cool. It's in, I don't know if you guys can, of course, you're not going to be able to see that, but it's currently 4K, so it does 30 frames per FPS, 4K, which is pretty neat. Pretty awesome screen. The display screen is really nice. I can't really show you guys, obviously, because it just glares out. But overall, very impressive camera. Full charge, so I do have 2 fully charged batteries. So what we're going to do now, we're going to actually sync up let's see if this is already synced or not. Yep, it's already synced. So that is done. And we're going to shut this off so the battery life. We are going to try to put it, let's see, I want to see how these work exactly. So I don't think I'll be using this all the time. This is Arsenic, you aren't here for this. This is it came with a waterproof camera case. Pretty cool. Pretty heavy duty too. But I'm not gonna be busting this out. Now I'm gonna be kind of in a controlled environment. But we're gonna look at one of these mounting brackets. I have to see how these are gonna work exactly. So many of them. I guess some of them do different things. So I'm a little bit confused here. I don't know. I am very confused. Oh wait, no. I think I figured it out. Kind of. Yeah. So I have to put this. Hey, I'm very new to these GoPro things. So apparently I got to put this little bracket on the bottom of the camera to hold used it at water park at Six Flags. Oh yeah, I bet you that's pretty cool. So I'll get this tight. I'm gonna turn. Cool. So you got to put that on the bottom, and then I think I can put. I think these go. Yes, that's gonna be weird. I don't know. That's gonna be different. That's gonna be a learning curve. I was kind of hoping these things would sit flush, but I guess they don't. So what I was hoping for, like GoPros, just the bottom of the camera, they have the little feet things, these things in the middle, like the center of the camera, but this one's kind of off sides, which is it's not a big deal. I'll just figure it out. So what I'll do here, these are built very well too. I can see this camera's going to last a very long time. Screw's kind of long now. I don't know why the screw's so big. I guess not. And then, let's see, where is my... Let me go grab this tripod real fast. This might actually work out. Spicy, beam me up, Scotty. What's going on? So here's my Amazon basic tripod. This is one of my favorite tripods. This is the, believe it or not, too, it's actually the cheaper of all the tripods I got. All right, so to get that on there, I need to. Oh, I guess I don't need this thing. I'm putting the wrong thing on there. But hey, it's better to have all this stuff because eventually down the road we're only be doing some other stuff too. We're gonna be going everywhere. Like this, I'm definitely gonna be taking this to the beach, and I'm going to be eating peppers, and we'll do some reviews on the beach. And maybe down the road, eventually, I'll maybe grab somebody, some poor soul, to try some peppers. Won't hurt them though. Oh, they even got a wrench to tie some stuff down. Make sure I'm looking through all this stuff. Got some for the price of this thing, I am very impressed. This thing was very reasonably priced. They gave me a bunch of these, which is cool. I'm already seeing I'm going to have to be ordering some other accessories. I want to buy a bunch of these so I can have them on multiple devices. And, who knows? Can you go? Yeah. Yes, I can. Absolutely can. That was the main selling feature of this camera. For half the price of a GoPro, and it has the comparable specs of a GoPro, I am definitely going live on this camera. Hey, with storm radios and casts, what's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention, and I'm fumbling a little bit here. All right, so let's see here. This does feel the only thing. They are going to just beat the frost. Did I miss something here? Oh, my chocolate Trinidad scorpions are almost ripe. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you're up north. That's right. Sorry. Yeah, now I figured out what you're saying. All right, so there it is. Looks a little funky on the tripod. It's not centered. You know what I might have to do, actually, believe it or not? I might actually use this because it centers it. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I don't know. Oh well. At least I know I can do this if I ever come to it. Yeah, that's right. I thought I could have. Yeah, I knew you were in Denver. Hey, I'm all out of whack. I know where 90% of you are kind of located. All that fluff and stuff. What is going on? All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm actually probably gonna keep it in this now, actually, and then I'll just take it out when I have to. Check this out. Puts it right in, nice and flush. Seeds very well. Right, let me get this. I don't need this one here. Some people like to keep these little clear things on there. I can't stand them. And clips down. Very nice. Now we're locked in. Now I got to figure out how I can attach this to I might still have to. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. I can get chinets to finish if I grow them inside for at least 3 months. I'm actually going to start some seeds pretty soon. Hey, man, that's awesome. I'm getting ready too. I just we just made a list yesterday when I was on the live stream here. I don't know if you might have not have been. I didn't see you yesterday. This sucker was on there. But yeah, I'm getting ready to start growing some. Kind of waiting because we're still getting some. We're still getting some fairly hot like days, even after the hurricane. I'm still like today was pretty hot. I think it was 88, 89 degrees. So I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit colder. Before I actually hold on, I'm taking something off. Yeah, I'm waiting until it gets a little bit colder. I want to see how the peppers do with a colder overall climate. See how that. See if it affects it a little bit better. Give me a second. I'll show you this camera. I know you just got in here. I'm trying to flip this out. Oh, what does this? This does screw in. I'm over here taking this thing off. Hey, I'm learning. I just found an attachment for this I can put on the a tripod. And it'll make it more secure. And that's what I'm about. I don't want to break this thing. As small as this camera is, I'll break it. That's why I buy cheap cell phones. If you guys ever saw that cell phone I got, it is nothing fancy. All right, so here I'll show you real quick. All that fluff and stuff you just got here. I finally got our new streaming camera. I had it. Here, check that out. This is a Casca. It's a Brave 7, little micro action camera. I was in the market for a new camera because the one I was using for doing all my live streams and doing my pre-records, I got 176 pre-records, and I did a couple of live streams with it. It finally broke and bit the dust, but it was a cheap, like $80 camera when I first started the channel. So I upgraded cameras. This is a much powerful action camera. It's just as comparable specs wise with the GoPros, which are crazy expensive. And, so I found this one. Hopefully this thing turns out to be great, which I read a lot of reviews and I talked to a lot of people that actually use these and they say these are fantastic cameras and they're just like GoPros. So just by that, I will probably end up buying some more of these just so I can have a bunch on hand so I can do some. So I want to do eventually. I'm always thinking of the next thing, the next step. Every day we do a live stream. I'm like, even when I'm on here, I'm still thinking the next thing to do. I'm thinking of doing some crazy stuff, but like with the, I'm going to get this entire wall green screen with the fabric, and I'm going to set up 3 screens at once. That way I can, because I figured out how to use OBS pretty well. I can actually put these 3 cameras together on the same screen, so you'll see me streamline all the way across. Sorry. And that way I'll be able to do like do the beef jerky, so I'm not all like clumped together. So this is here. I'll show you. It's called a Casa, AKASA or ASO. It's the Brave 7 LE. Yeah, there's the box. It's got all the specs of a GoPro, and it's literally like I'm super impressed. This camera it's got some weight to it. So I'm going to use this one. So here's the attachment for this thing. So I'll be able to, still learning too here. I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, hey, I am gonna do a pre-record, just kind of a random one, nothing really crazy. There's gonna be no point. I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be like a test one, pre-record, and I'll post it on here so you guys can check out the quality of the camera, see what you guys think. So I just put the mount bracket on my tripod, so we're gonna see how this thing acts. Because I'm super excited. I've been wanting a camera for a while now. Let's turn this thing. Yeah, unreal. Yeah, you're not kidding. I do like the GoPros. I'm not going to say they're a good company. They got amazing cameras. They're not, by any means, but they're just, I don't know. I'm not spending $300 on the camera. That's that big. And it's, and you have other ones. Even though this is like I guess you'd call it like an off-brand, but this isn't even an off-brand. It's like a very popular camera. All right, so we're gonna put this. I don't know if this matters which side I put it on. It looks pretty. So you guys get to see me mess around. How much money? How much? So this camera. And it comes with all this stuff. Like I got mounting brackets for a bike. I have other crazy mounts. I'm not even really. These are for like the tripods. Another way of doing a tripod. A bunch of stuff. All the cables. I don't even know honestly. All this. It comes with 2 batteries. GoPro is ridiculous. $800 in Australia. This one costs $149, and actually they're $129 right now. I just saw this exact one, so $140 with 2 cameras, all this mounting stuff. I got like tons of stuff. It's very cheap. It even comes with like a start and stop, so you can literally put it on your wrist and then sit down and press it. Yeah, it's it's so cool. And it's all right. So I'm gonna do a short today. So I'm gonna put this thing on, see how this thing. I think this is what this is for. I could be wrong. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how this goes in. This is a. You guys all must think I'm nuts. What's this guy doing? He doesn't know what he's doing with a camera. I have no clue. I've never actually owned one. Arsenic is the GoPro expert. I don't know how this actually goes in. Wow, that is very secure. This thing is nuts. So instead of a traditional bracket where it slides in, this one goes from the top. You have to put it on an angle and it clips in. That is not coming out. That's awesome. So now I can put this. Of course, I put it on backwards. So I guess this would be a good time to try to figure out how to take it off. My hand's cramping up. So now I got to figure out how to get it. Actually, you know what? Instead of me taking it off, I'm going to rotate this just like that. Got to think with your head. Cool. So now, and it even has a little rubber sleeve here to make sure it does not come off. So this sucker is ready to go. So now the whole idea of me getting another one of these is definitely going to be happening because this thing is locked and loaded in here. So much that I can't even get this rubber gasket in here. There we go. Cool. That is not going anywhere. So now we can load this thing up. And there we go. Check it out. It's attached to a tripod. That is really cool. Well, so let's see here. I'll show you guys. I mean, you have the basic charger stand. I can put both the batteries. The batteries are really tiny too, but these batteries have some weight to them. I got to look up exactly how strong these are. Even comes with a little pull-out, little vinyl pull-out. They go like that. Channel 2, but very cool. So you got mounts for standard tripod if you want to put it on a bike mount. This is the other part of that thing I just put it up together. Then you got your little wristband, start and stop, or take a photo. So this is record video, start and stop, and then this is take a photo. That's really cool. That's the coolest thing I've seen. Yeah, so then you can put this on there somehow. Then you got a bike. This is pretty neat. I don't have a bicycle, but maybe I'll have to get one. You got a bicycle clamp bracket thing, so you put it through the handlebars. It's pretty neat. Bunch of other stuff. I gotta see if we got these cables. Yeah, we got just a standard mounting bracket. If you want to put it in another one of those, I'll probably get another one of those. I'm going to take all this stuff out of the bags, these bags, and then we'll check out these cables. I'm going to see if they gave me the cables. Hopefully they gave me the cables, because I like to upload stuff through cable. It's faster than uploading it through Wi-Fi, and it burns up your bandwidth, which I like to make sure I take care of. All right, so let's see. Let's do a little cleanup here. Sorry, the screen's jiggling. All right, so let's see here. This looks like possibly might be the cable. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. No, it's not. So I got to look up. I got to look up that cable. That's weird today. That's one thing I'm not kind of a little bit disappointed on. They didn't give me a cable for that. But I'm going to have to look up what that cable is exactly. Actually, I'm going to take the camera out. I want to see. I want to make sure it is what I'm thinking it is. I don't know if you guys are up to date on your cables. I try to be. It's just, they come out with so many cables all the time. I can't keep up with them. I mean, they got like USB 1.0, 3.0, 3.1. So let's see here. Yeah, it's a baby HDMI cable. It's weird. All right, so we're gonna have to buy one of those. But luckily, there is the other USB, and I think the one they gave me is where did I just put that thing? I'm losing my mind here. Oh, it's right. It's literally right in front of me. This is a 1.0 USB. It's fast enough though. It'll just take a little bit longer, but that's not an issue. At least I'm able to upload. I definitely have to get another USB. I gotta get the HDMI one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to live stream with this thing. Yes, this is just a regular one. You know what I end up doing? I'll probably end up getting a 3.1 USB fast thing. I'll probably end up getting one of those. I'll probably use this one for charging. And I'll have to get the HDMI. But I'll definitely be trying a live stream today too. I'm going to be doing that too. I'm going to just try this. I'm going to try the full functionality of this thing as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to set this thing back up. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I love technology. I love electronics. Always have. Probably always will too. You should see me when I build my computers. I take, I want to do with that too. I wanted to show you guys that. I know I said it a while ago. I want to do a live stream one day. I want to show you guys how I built that thing that I have here. This thing was probably one of the toughest builds I think I've ever done. Because a lot of people I know that build custom PCs they use these massive, ultra big ATX cases. They're like 5 foot tall, like these ridiculous cases to fit a lot of components. I always look to go small as I possibly can. And with this build that I did, I literally went to the bare minimum. I'll show you guys that one day. I'll take it apart. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to take it apart and I'll rebuild the thing, but I'll take it apart and I'll show you guys the components. It's really cool. Maybe we'll do that on the live stream one day. We'll build a PC together. I'll get some PC parts and we'll build just like a basic computer. And maybe along the way we'll upgrade it. It'll be something different. Water cool is cool. I've done a few water cooled projects. They're all right. They're a little bit too much work for what they are. I did a custom water job where I actually had to buy the tubing and all that, which, it's cool, but it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, because you know what I'll do? I'll instead of me trying to explain it, I'll show you. I ended up buying just the all-in-one, already done, liquid cooled like CPU coolers and all that stuff. It's just so much easier. Granted, they look way better when you do it yourself, but I don't have the time to do that all the time. It just takes too long. I think I spent like 4 weeks doing that project because he wanted the guy wanted like he wanted all the stuff like in a certain area and all that. Wanted it to look fancy. Then I had to get special glow in the dark coolant, which is expensive, as you might imagine. It's very expensive. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. I don't know how this goes. Yeah, you can do some crazy stuff, man. All right, what am I doing here? I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know how to put this on. I don't see how this works. This band does not make any sense. I'll figure it out one of these days. There we go. I got it. You have to be a really small person to put this thing on, though. I'll say that. This is really tiny. But a little wristband. Yeah, the mini HDMI is probably 4K. I'm definitely going to try. I'll try it on something else. Obviously, I can't do it here. These are the wristbands for the different sizes. That's what these are. But I'll mess with that. Cool. Awesome. We're going to wrap this sucker up. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I know it wasn't very exciting. Usually I'm up here eating some crazy hot stuff or whatever, but I thought it'd be a different, nice change of pace. I told you guys I was going to do an unboxing of the camera. I will be back on here probably in 25, 30 minutes. I am going to set this sucker up, and I want to see how it performs. And I'm kind of curious on hopefully, the one thing I did not check on, which I think it can do. I hope it can do green screen. I just thought of that. But I think it should. Most cameras do green screen. It's not really the camera that does it. It's the programming, and this program's really cool. But going to wrap this sucker up. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in about a half hour, give or take. I might be messing around with stuff, or I might get a phone call and get caught doing something that does happen every once in a while. But love you guys a lot. You guys are absolutely amazing. Beat me up, Scott. Great to see you. Garden State Gardener, I know you're still in here in the background. I know you're still working. Appreciate you coming in and stopping by and just hanging out, because I know you like to listen in. Heidi, awesome to see you again. Thank you very much for hanging out, showing support. Love you so much. You guys are awesome. Who else do I get? All that fluff and stuff. Thanks for stopping in all the way from Australia. Absolutely love Australia. She has some amazing live streams, and she had a awesome one just recently when she was out by the beach eating, drinking coffee, which is so awesome. Arsenic Element, great to see you, man. I'll be talking to you here shortly. I might even be seeing you here in about 10 minutes. I might even see if you want to jump up. Marshmallow Man, my man, I saw you. You can call up Kaylin Strain, great to see you. I am Betty J. Gathers, awesome to see you. Carpenter Self-Reliance, I was actually on your channel today, actually. I was actually listening to you this morning when I was working, actually. Super awesome. That's the good thing about this channel, and doing YouTube in general. You meet so many awesome channels, and I do have a list I keep on me. And Carpenter was today's. He was actually my third, and I got to watch a couple of his videos. I do try to comment, but I do watch everybody's stuff, but I do like to get on there. Hey, awesome, a genuine comment. But today I was pretty much watching everybody's live streams. I didn't really get to and previous videos, I didn't really get to comment that much. I can only do, I can't type when I'm working. I'll just listen to it, put my headphones in, I got one of your videos on there. I like to do it. Brings you guys up. Everybody needs watchtowers. You always need watchtowers, regardless how many you need. SoundQuest that he's eating is habanero hot sauce there right now. Love that pepper. One of my favorite peppers. Only for one reason. It is an entry-level pepper. I remember back when I was a little kid, man. I thought jalapenos are great. Then when I was like 13, 14, I'm like, man, these are great. I got to try this next crazy, super hot habanero. People were passing out trying those things. I remember I tried my first one. It lit me up to beyond. I was not ready for it. That's when I actually got my first scare. And, I got my first scare and it freaked me out. But guess what? I went back at it. And I built my tolerance up throughout the years. That's when my first pepper. That's why I love that pepper. Habaneros are absolutely crazy because of the burn. You guys, whenever I do reviews, you guys hear me say all the time, habaneros have lightning bolts burn. Like it's like a lightning strike. It hits your tongue and it shatters and it just feathers out everywhere and it just burns out. It's just such an amazing burn. That's why I love habaneros. Even to this day, I love habaneros. They may not be hot to me anymore, but I still get the sensation of that burn. It's absolutely awesome. Super cool SoundQuest you're eating habanero sauce. But awesome. All right, I'm rambling on. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys here shortly. Kaylin, see you on the flip side. You got it. And thanks for joining, guys. And hope you guys enjoyed. You guys got to see this. Hey, maybe you guys might want to get one of these. You can definitely learn from me and see how these perform. That way you guys don't have to buy one if it doesn't, if it turns out to be, it doesn't work. Let that go to camera. That way you guys don't have to buy one. You guys already know by watching these videos. But very excited for this camera. I got high hopes for it, and I have the reviews to back it up. But awesome. Storms, radios, and cats. Take care. I'll see you guys here shortly. Bye-bye.